Hey everybody, and welcome back to Quest 64/Would You Rather. I'm trying to beat this game for the very first time, and every week we ask and answer two of life's most important questions. Molly asks, would you rather never pee again or never poop again? After the video, head over to the community tab to answer the question of the week. Viewer submitted questions begin on episode 9. Hey there, welcome back. We are playing more Quest 64, and we are also playing Would You Rather, which we will get to in a second. But first, last week we stopped right before our first boss fight against Solvaring, so I guess let's go in and do it. There's a good chance that he's just gonna totally wreck me. So let's see what happens. Look at this guy. He looks really cool.
What's this? What business do you have in the castle of Solvaring, king of beasts?
A castle? We're in like a cave in the woods.
Did that fool in Dondarin order you to come after me? Idiocy! I stole the Earth Orb and it is all mine. With it I'll become the ruler of Kenishire. I'll show you humans what real power is.
Okay, here we go. So we basically have this platform to fight on. And if we remember what that one guy in Dondarin told us, he was like, don't get close to him, he's way too dangerous. So we're gonna keep our distance, but I gotta figure out what I can actually hit him with from here. I'm gonna try Fireball. Might be... Oh good, we can hit him. Ooh! So yeah, he's got this like fire laser attack. Well, that's not bad. No, stay away from me, Solvaring. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, so if you get close to him, he does that earth thing, and it just does a ton of damage. Am I not going to be able to get away from him now? Because he's so close? Stay away. He can move. Oh, jeez, he can move a lot farther than I can. Is this already screwed up? Like... Oh, good. He used his fire thing. I can get some distance. I don't know if it's enough. Ooh! You can technically dodge the fire thing, but it's not super easy. Let's see.
Fresh bread.
There we go, we dodged it. So if we can do that every time, that would be swell. Wind Cutter's not too bad. Yeah, unfortunately my healing only does like 6, so it's not gonna keep up with getting hit every turn. Woo! Nice. This guy's got a lot of health. Okay, good. We've got some distance. I can dodge that thing pretty well. Let's use some of these dewdrops. They only do 10. Mint leaves do... I guess I only have 18 max. There we go. You stay away from me. But yeah, like when he's winding up his attack, it's already switched over to our turn so we can move a little bit. And I can hit him with Wind Cutter from here. Which is pretty good damage for being able to stay so far away. I would love to get him with Restriction, but I just have a feeling that it's not going to work. Whoop. You stay away from me, you beast man. It's going pretty well. So far. Oh, I'm out of MP again. No, stay back. But yeah, how many times did I play this game when I was younger? and I'd get to Solvaring, and he was just totally impossible. Such an obstacle. Ow. He's getting into the danger zone. Stay away from me. No. No. Oh, God, that hurts. There's no way to avoid it. Do I not have any bread? Oh, this sucks. I have the giant's shoes, which I could use next time. Sure. My last ditch effort. Oh God, he's hard. He's still hard. Okay. So, as I mentioned before in this game, it takes us back to Dondoran. Did I keep my... I actually thought I was going to have to load. Did I keep my experience and spirits and everything? So that's nice. I thought it was going to set me back to last time I saved, but I guess we kept everything. So that's good. So, I guess I got to run back, right? But that might be okay, because we'll get some more levels. So, I guess, before we head out, let me share with you our first question of the day. Today I am starting with some food questions. Food questions are fun. So, would you rather only eat Mexican food or only eat Chinese food? You think about that one. I gotta run back to the forest. Okay, back to Connor Forest. I'm actually pleased because I misremembered. I thought that when you died, it took you back to the title screen and you'd lose all your progress. But it just sends you back to like the last place you saved, I guess. So we went back to the inn, but we kept everything that we gained on the trip. So that's great. Because that means we don't have to grab all the spirits again. And any experience we got from all those fights we kept. And that means that now, running all the way back and having to do the fights on the way, we're just going to improve and be better. And hopefully beat Solvaring next time. So let's talk about the question. Would you rather only eat Mexican or Chinese food? That's tough because I really like both. And it doesn't say like, you can only eat one, but you give up the other. It says you only eat that. So it's like, you gotta eat Mexican food or Chinese food for the rest of your life. I would hate to give one of them up. I guess I'm leaning more towards Mexican food. Because I really like Chinese food, don't get me wrong. But there's definitely some Chinese food that I haven't liked as much. You know, it's like... wind? Like, I really enjoy it. But there's definitely some kinds of Chinese food that aren't really for me, let's say. Mexican, I pretty much like everything. Like, I can't think of a dish that doesn't at least appeal to me somewhat. And also Mexican food has like, I like their style of desserts more than Chinese style desserts. Or at least what I can think of. So I guess I'm leaning that way, but you let me know what you think. What did we get? Oh, I got evade. More agility, nice. Wah, wah, wah. So using evade, getting increased agility, should help me, what? Hit and dodge more? It doesn't look like it lets me move around farther. But my accuracy should be better, I think. But yeah, I guess for Chinese food, I like a lot of it for sure. And I definitely dig on those, like, just chicken and rice and sauce and some vegetables dishes. But Mexican food, I just feel like I like more of the variety. It's more my style. And I think I could probably live off of it if I had to. Yeah, I really like the music in this game. I don't remember who composed it, but I think it really adds to the atmosphere of this game that is like, you're in a high fantasy setting, but the world is just very empty. Like there's people in towns, and then in between is just emptiness. Empty fields, empty forests. And so it has this kind of weird atmosphere that I think you'd get with some 64 and like early PlayStation games. Now I'm wondering if I had put all of my spirits into water, would I have an upgraded healing spell? Because we have quite a few, really. I mean, it's too late now, but that's okay. If I had upgraded healing, but just water, like, I'd have to play very defensively. Whereas with the amount of wind power that I have right now, we can use Wind Cutter on the boss, which is pretty good. Pretty good for such long range. Get out of here. I'm Brian. The very quick child. You can't hit me. I can hit like a truck with my stick. Okay, we've made it back to Solvaring's castle, in quotes. Just seems to be a cave that he put a door in front of, but let's give it another shot. You know what looks weird? His abdomen area. I've never really looked at it before because his head looks pretty cool. But if you look down at like his stomach and his rib cage, that's not right. Something's going on there. Okay, so let's see here. Let's use Wind Cutter. Yeah, that can do like up to 15 on hit, and we can keep our distance. That's not bad. If it hits. I did pick up another loaf of bread from the town. So we're just gonna do our best. I am missing a lot. Yeah. Stay away from me, you big hairy galoot. I don't even remember how much health he has, but it's ridiculous. It's like 100 or 200 or something. That's why it takes so long. Stay back. Okay, out of MP. Can't even look at my spells. Okay. Yeah, I could try to freeze him. I don't know if it'll work. Oh, we have 20 MP now, so I can use a mint leaf and get it all back. That's nice. See, we're getting better. We're getting a little better as we go. Ow. Let me see here. I want to do Soul Search. Where is it? There it is. It didn't even hit. I just want to know how much health he has. There we go. 200. Jeez. Okay. I haven't been counting, so I don't know how close we are, but not close enough. Now here's the other question. Will restriction ever work on him? Because if it did, that could be extremely helpful, but I might just be wasting my MP. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna work. Think about it if it did, though. That would be great. You think Solvaring would rather eat Mexican or Chinese food? I'm kind of leaning towards Mexican for him. He doesn't seem like a guy who eats rice. You know what I mean? I feel like he'd just be like, rice, vegetables, bah, forget it. But this is a guy who could get down on a burrito. That's what I'm thinking. I thought I had another mint leaf. Did I use it? Maybe I only had one. Oh, how are we doing? Yes! Oh, we were closer than I thought. Yo, okay. 2 spirits. We got the earth orb. Wow, we did it. Okay, that is awesome. There are a couple things in here to get. His random barrels, etc. This is a really cool cave. Like, it's hard to see. But it's... Are we on top of a tree? It's like trees growing out of water at the bottom of the cave. It's cool. It's just too bad that you can't see it very well. Honey bread. That's an even better bread. I think when you come into the room, like the fight doesn't start until you get pretty close to him. I think you can skirt the edges and like grab the honey bread. Maybe before the fight. I'm not positive. Is there another chest up here? Yeah. Mint leaves. So, those would have been helpful, but we didn't need it. We did it. Awesome. I think our health goes up when we beat a boss. We've got his big tub. I was gonna say this is for cooking, but there's no fire under it. You know? It's just a big tub. Maybe that's how he takes a bath. I don't know. Let's get out of here. Unfortunately, I believe we do have to run all the way back to Dondoran. Because they're not gonna make anything easy for us. Okay, here we go. This is a weird one. Would you rather eat a sandwich made from 4 ingredients in your fridge chosen at random, or a sandwich made by a group of your friends from 4 ingredients in your fridge? So that is, I mean, this question really depends on how much you trust your friends, right? Because at random, that could end up with a pretty terrible sandwich. But it's like, are your friends going to make it worse on purpose, or are they gonna, you know, make the best of a bad situation? So you let me know. Do you trust your friends to make you a sandwich out of food that you own? Because I would say eat a sandwich made by my friends. Because sure, I don't have necessarily sandwich things in there, but you know, I'm sure they could come up with something that's like bread, hot dogs, mustard, you know, a kind of cheese that you don't use on a sandwich. And like, I don't know. Lettuce. I've got all that. Whereas at random, you could end up with what? I could end up with a bread, like Worcestershire sauce, olives, carrots, you know, garbage, yogurt. Like that would be much worse. I think I can trust you guys to make me a good sandwich. So you let me know what you think, which one you would rather do, how much you trust your friends. And then if you did have to make a sandwich from 4 things in your fridge, what would you make? And would it be any good? Because if I had the choice, I think I would do like hot dogs, and I could like slice them lengthwise to make kind of a meat base. And then I'm sure I have some sort of cheese in there. And then I've got, you know, mayonnaise or mustard or hot sauce or whatever. And maybe a slice of onion. Like that wouldn't be too bad. That would be a pretty good sandwich. It wouldn't look good, but it would have all the elements. Every time you hit me, it just makes me stronger, man trap. I'm feeling good about this. Feeling good about this run. I'm older now. I have more self-control. I've got the patience. And now I know if I die... I mean, if I died now, it would just take me back to Dondoran, which is where I want to go anyway, so... no big deal. But we're going to stick with it. 1 boss down. The game should theoretically get easier as we go, because I'm going to keep getting stronger and have better spells. Solvaring's tough because by the time you get to him, you have nothing. And when I was a kid, I think I ran away from battles a lot because, you know, I'd get into those fights with 3 kobolds and be like, this is too hard, I'm not gonna live. And so I'd run away, but then I'm not improving myself either. And so I would get to him kind of weak. It's just one of those things you don't fully grasp when you're young. But this time we're gonna do it. What are you healing? I haven't even hit you yet. Stop it. Let's hit him with the rock. Missed. Great. So glad I did that. But yeah, and I do think I wanna get some of all the elements. You know, I might not keep them even the whole game, but I want to get as many spells as I can. Because it's definitely the case that with like speedrunners and people who play through this game a lot, like I see them max out like 2 elements. It's more strategized because they're going for specific spells. But then you miss out on part of the experience, you know? I like having all the options, even if maybe they're not as strong as they could have been. Okay, just as the sun has started to set, we have reached Dondoran again. So I'm just going to head up to the castle and we'll talk to the king, and then we'll take a break. Hello, King Heathcliff, or whatever your name was. Scottford, yeah. You've succeeded where my bravest knights have failed. It's just as the Grand Abbot foretold. I hereby bequeath you the Earth Orb. It will help you in the search for your father in the Eletale Book. Listen carefully. A hidden door behind the throne is open. You may take from it any treasures you need. Thank you, Scottford. Yes, there is a hidden door back here into his secret stash. Ooh, nice. All right, my current plan, I'm going to get fire up to 10, and then we'll start on Earth. I've been neglecting Earth up till now because it's Solvaring, but we could use it going forward for sure. Because the next boss is going to be a different element, and so we're going to need other options. Healing potion, hero's drink. These are all going to be consumables. And a replica. All right, do we know what to do next? Nope. Let's go save. Here we go. Shannon, you're always here. What am I supposed to do next? That's not an ordinary gem you have. Don't let anything happen to it. I have a feeling you're the one capable of releasing its power. Okay, not sure how you would know that, but not important. Okay, so we had a very good session of quests today. Beat Solvaring, he's the first boss, got the Earth Orb. You know there's got to be 3 more orbs we have to get before the end of the game, right? So we're kind of a quarter of the way done, sort of. So no one has really given me any direction of what we're supposed to do next, but I suppose I'm gonna go back to the forest and take that other path, and it should let us through now, and we'll see what we find. So thanks again for hanging out, and let me know what you think about this. Would you rather eat 100 ants or 50 beetles? I'll see you next week.